I think he's an exceptional talent, and I'm interested to see how he can go. Obviously, he's come off the loss, and he's back in the ring against a guy who, as I said, he has had history with, and he was able to put him away. And he's just, for such a light guy, he's such a strong guy.
You said it a couple of times tonight on the Alfriando side. What has he learned from that fight, even though it was short, in the first matchup with Soyoye?
I think what I noticed from the guys that have fought Kazeem so far is they just can't seem to handle his. Again, you can see him coming forward at the moment. He's just relentless in the way that he comes forward. He doesn't come forward relentlessly with punches. It's just the intimidating figure of it. The guy's in great shape. His weight, his size is just, and he's a strong guy.
Bit of a feeling out process early stages of this one. And again, Soyoye pushing forward, and Alfriando just trying to move around the ring and stay away. He's probably sensing that he's been knocked out by this guy before, so sensing the power. Right in front of our commentary position now. And look at that punch by Alfriando. Very powerful fighter.
He throws his punches with bad intentions. Every punch is designed to just seek and destroy. You'd like to see, obviously, Alfriando just throw some jabs as he's going back and try to get some distance. But he's quite happy at the moment just to be moving back and keeping his distance without letting anything go.
Yeah, you sense that Soyoye is stalking Alfriando at the moment, looking for his opening. But I think Alfriando is just really keen to get out of the first round. Based on history, I'm talking about. Not talking about. He wants to obviously perform better, and he is a tough fighter. We've seen him. He's no stranger to the Thunderdome.
Yeah, well, he's lost to Jackson England and to French, two are both great boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's obviously he only lost on points to both of them, so he can obviously, he can handle himself well in the ring.
But the ring presence of Alfriando is definitely, he's got that control of where the fight is going. But
and he's dropping down to the body there with some nice left rips into the body. Oh. And there he goes. He's doubling up his left hooks. It's just, and there it is again. He's trying to find a home for that left hook and slipping underneath, obviously. Any punches here that Alfriando throws are right and just coming back with the left hook. So it was a bit of a feel out, like you said, Brett, in the first round. They definitely felt each other out and had a look. And definitely Kazeem just in total control of it.
Yeah,
just total
ring present, ring generalship. So didn't make up a word. I have heard it before, probably from Colonel Bob Sheridan years ago. But yeah, it's a tactical sort of fight so far, and Alfriando sort of looks like he's looking to counter. He's not pushing the action at all. He's basically aware of Soyoye's power, and he's looking for the counter, but he hasn't really thrown too much in reply. No receipts so far, Paul.
And that's what comes back to, as I said early on, when H used to say sparring, change when the 10s come on, and it's all well and good to have the game plan to go, well, this guy's going to come with the power and I'm going to try and just sort of, move away from the 10-ounce gloves, and Kazeem's obviously cutting off the ring, and it's so much harder to do. So it'd be good if he's probably thinking in his mind, I want to just throw some jabs, move away, set it up for counter. But the presence that Kazeem has, you can just see the shape, the size of him. It's just, as I said, when he throws punches, he's throwing with bad intentions every time.
Wow, look at that. Power right in front of us, and it's there. I said Alfriando is covering up nicely, but you also need to throw some offense.
And how do you, again, we've seen it in the other fights earlier, and the inexperience of obviously just, novice fighters. How do you keep someone off? And that's what Marcus Sermon's fault. Just the pro debut, he had a guy on his chest the whole fight. How do you keep him away?
You see that Soyoye was doing then, 3 body shots in a row, because again, Alfriando covering up top, so decided to uppercut thrown, but just missed. Nice movement there by Alfriando, but the body. There's to the body.
Yeah.
Did Angelo Hyder then, instead of jab.
Well, we're looking forward to the next fight. We'll be hearing the hatred voice.
Absolutely. Can't wait for the next fight. Super Mario Bunda coming up against Alex Winwood. A-Rock. A lot of build up to this one, a lot of media talk. Stories in the paper, radio interviews. Matt Griblich from 91.3 Sport FM, who I do my Talking Combat segment with each week, is in the house. Look at that. Soyoye going after him now. He's hurt him.
And that's why it's all good to sit there at home and people think, oh, he's not even doing anything. He's not throwing punches. But as I said, it's the presence that Kazeem has. It's the power. It's the intimidatory factor.
He's going after him.
And he's throwing these punches, and they are all with bad intentions.
Yeah. He's going after him now.
And the people that are sitting there thinking that obviously, Alfriando's just coming here and he's not doing much. Yeah, at the moment he's not doing a lot. He's not throwing a lot of punches. He's trying to just survive at the moment. And as I said, doing that's much harder than it seems. And you can see Kazeem, just a little bit of blow block that one.
Nice uppercut there by Soyoye.
And it's a good challenge for Kazeem because he's got a tough opponent. It's make it awkward for him, and he's trying to survive. And it's again working out. Okay, can you be a finisher? Can you close out the show against someone who's just trying to survive? We can call a spade, Brett. Alfriando is not here to win at the moment. He's here to survive. But can Kazeem give it to him? Can he stop the fight? Can he close the show? Because if he can't close the show, where does he go from here? That's the next, that's the next trick. And Kazeem's certainly working him out. I've got faith because Kazeem's just got his presence and the power. I think that, as I said, and I think Alfriando knows that once Kazeem works him out and finds that opening, it's going to be all she wrote.
No, absolutely. Called it beautifully. Once again, Paul, the main man, Morrison. Then Ruben the Cuban in the corner. Rose.
There's a bit of discussion over in the corner.
Yeah, it's I think he's hurt to the body. Again, Soyoye basically attacked the body beautifully in that round, and I think that he's been softened up. So I think that Soyoye is going to go for the stoppage in round 3.
Yeah, I certainly think that he's obviously going to be.
He taps his gloves together and Showed signs of confidence and toughness, and he's trying to move. He is hurt to the body because he made that movement side to side, so he's trying to stretch it out. But Soyoye's corner should go to the body again. You heard him.
Yeah, he's finding a way, that's for sure.
You see, he's sort of he's trying not to cover it up to make it so obvious, but I think he's been softened up there. Look at that, straight to the head though. Oh, look at that. Soyoye body, head. He's mixing up quite nicely. I think he's going to go for the stoppage here.
He's looking for it.
He's just stalking him.
And what they say with the body shots, to remind people at home, body shots are like putting money in the bank, mate. When you want to go and throw it later down the track, it is there, ready to go.
Heard that from Danny, the Green Machine Green, before. Stopped a fighter with body shots and explained that after one of his fights early on in his career as well. When it was called Challenge Stadium.
Yeah, devastating body punch to the Green Machine. Devastating any puncher.
Taken a few of those, haven't you?
Couple. Took some years off my life.
You're still here and fighting thick and looking sharp. So,
and you can see Kazeem just doesn't have to. Alfriando is just not giving him anything to stop him from coming in, and that's really what the problem is for him at the moment. He hasn't got any back foot power that's just been able to stop Kazeem from just being able to walk him down and throw the punches at will that he likes to throw.
That's it. He's looking for that uppercut. But
that
again,
was nice from Kazeem.
It was.
He actually just took off some of the power on some of his punches and just had a look. And
to that body shot?
Yeah.
That, again, it's going to be a sore boy tomorrow, but also after round 3. He's still got another 3 rounds to go through if it gets that far.
Yeah. And the viewers that are watching at home, they're probably thinking, geez, it's not too entertaining, a big exciting fight, and maybe those punches aren't doing much, but sitting here at ringside, you can hear those punches. Kazeem's got some power, and Alfriando, he's doing well to survive at the moment.
And he's gone to the body as well, and he's tapping him on the back.
Yeah, I think he's decided he's doing the rest job and saying, well, we should be breaking now, so if you're happy, let's break. Oh, there's a big right hand.
He's going to give him an 8 count. So just the accumulation of body shots. I don't know whether it's warranted an 8 count at all, but he has given it. And it's probably more for domination, really. I mean, but that's not normally why you give 8 counts, so that's a bit surprising.
There's no justifiable cause for an 8 count there. You can either stop the fight if you think the opponent's had too much.
But he wasn't hurt and he wasn't down.
Exactly. So,
and it's not amateur, this is professional boxing.
There's no justification. There's nothing in the scoring book to say he should have had an 8 count there. If you're looking at your opponent and he thinks, look, he's had too much, he's taken too much money, stop the fight. But you can't give him an 8 count and say, I think you've taken a lot, so I'm going to give you an 8 count, and then you
kick like a breather.
When there wasn't a punch.
It was like a breather count, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen that that sort of style before because, interesting. Shout out to Sandy, Chung, Philippa, and Sarah. Again, Sarah is holding that belt that so far it's something you have to go, really wrong for Kazeem, the African Dream Soyoye, not to be having that belt around his waist in
at
6 minutes.
I mean, Alfriando doesn't have. He hasn't got the power to put him to sleep. And, if they're concerned about him in the corner and he's taking some punishment, then at this stage of the game, you look at it and go, a couple of rounds to go. Has he got the power to stop him? He hasn't. Do I think he can outbox him and win the fight? It's unlikely at this stage. And that's what it's looking to see. He thinks, well, am I going to put my fighter through that punishment? That's a call for the corner to make.
Yeah, exactly. And again, he's just in been survival mode for majority of the fight. Yeah. But again, Soyoye is just a class above. Simple way to put it. Oh, nice uppercut there. He's going to follow up. He wants the stoppage, you can tell. And he's going after it as referee Bill Sess he's called it off. Wow. You see, Kazeem, the African Dream Soyoye, claims the title in round number 4. Is it round 5? I lost track.
Yeah. So I think, and as you said,
it is round 4.
It's the right decision at the end of the day. Alfriando came in to survive, and that's no criticism. He felt the power early on. He tried to survive. Kazeem, it's the inevitable result. But stoppage-wise, was there punishment? Was there damage? We'll leave that to the viewers at home.
Well, the simple way, two words. Welcome back.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just a case. I think Phil had had enough. That
it was one of those side fights. It's like, you're not going to win. I might as well just save you from some more punishment. It was more of a mercy stoppage.
Yeah, I think he was just thinking, look, you're not throwing enough punches. You're not here to win. I'm going to stop the fight.
Yep, that's right. Well, I'm going to get into the ring and have a chat to Kazeem, the Africa Dream Soyoye, who's going to get the belt around him very shortly.